Passage from India. Indians have made a significant impact around the world. Across the globe, there's acknowledgement that in addition to being smart, clever, and hardworking, Indians also make brilliant entrepreneurs and managers capable of running not just small and medium businesses, but the biggest of corporations in the toughest of conditions. Our GDP is expanding at a scorching 9% plus. If the optimists are to be believed, the economy could turn in double or near double-digit growth rates for the next decade. According to the most recent figures, India ranks as the second most preferred nation for foreign direct investment, proving that your wealth is not just safe here, but grows here. The logic is simple. Conditions here are ripe for sustained explosive growth. Combine our newfound economic and political clout with our increasingly influential diaspora and our status as a global soft power or superpower, from Indian movies and Indian art to the offshoring business, to yoga and spirituality, and brand India is on a roll like never before. At the same time, we can ill afford to turn a blind eye to the grim reality that lies beneath the glitter and gloss of an India poised for glory and greatness. Some of us would like to believe that the twain shall never meet, that we can continue to live our parallel lives without ever having to confront the other, less shiny India, the India that is routinely devastated by floods, drought, and terrorism. But the serial blasts in the first-class compartments of Mumbai's suburban trains have served as a terrible reminder that life is not as neatly compartmentalized as we might like it to be. There is enough evidence to suggest that communal and social ferment can set a country back. Another source of worry for this country is corruption, which is at a high. India still needs to gear up to ensure an efficient delivery of education, healthcare, and infrastructure, and resolve the huge environmental issues faced by her. There is a lot of scope for development if we are to work our billion-plus population to our advantage. There are two Indias in this country. One India is training at the leash, eager to spring forth and live up to all the adjectives that the world has been showering recently upon us. The other India is in the leash. One India says, "Give me a chance and I'll prove myself." The other India has to prove herself before getting even a single chance. One India lives in the optimism of our hearts. The other India lurks in the skepticism of our minds. One India wants, the other India hopes. One India leads, the other India follows. But conversions are on the rise. With each passing day, more and more people from the other India have been coming over to this side, and quietly, while the world is not looking, a pulsating, dynamic, new India is emerging. An India whose faith in success is far greater than its fear of failure. For more than half a century, our nation has sprung, stumbled, run, rolled over, got up, dusted herself, sometimes lurched on. But now, as we have entered our 60th year as a free nation, the ride has brought us to the edge of time's great precipice. And one India, a tiny little voice at the back of the head, is looking down at the bottom of the ravine and hesitating. The other India is looking up at the sky and saying, "It's time to fly." Hence, it's the right time for the GRL movement to hoist its banner in the world's largest democracy. Ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to India. We invite you to Welingkar.
Dere na, tere na, tere